I'm back. Hi, y'all. So I got my workout done, and as you can see, I put myself together a little bit. Did I shower? No. Did I put makeup on after I washed my face? Yes. Courtney Potts, you're welcome. I did it. So I'm back because while I was doing my workout, I like to listen to podcasts, personal development, sermons, whatever, to keep me, mentally whole. And today I was listening to a podcast on business building. And y'all know I love my businesses. I'm all about it, talk about it all the time, not apologizing for that one bit because sharing is caring. And if I didn't tell you about it, you wouldn't know. So this morning she was talking about casting your vision. I've talked about this before, but I didn't really kind of grasp what it meant. And they say that you have to hear something 10 times before you really get it. And I'm starting to understand that a little bit. So last night I reached out to one of the people that I admire most, and I told her, I was like, I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to get past where I'm at right now. I want to do all of these things that I'm envisioning. And she said, well, this is what you have to do step by step. And I'm like, okay, I'm one of those people. You give me steps, I can do it. And I need steps. I think it's necessary. But I'm also one of those people that likes to do things by myself. So asking for help is super hard. Maybe you're that person. Maybe you get that. It's hard to ask for help because it's like, oh, I feel like I'm too weak. You're not weak. Asking for help is a sign of strength because you realize that in order to be successful at anything, you can't do it by yourself. There's other people that have gone before you that have wisdom that share it with you. And it's why I love Team Beachbody and why I have loved coaching so much, because there's not that scarcity mentality. There is that sharing is caring mentality. From the very top, from the CEO down, they share everything. There's no secret to how anyone is successful. It's simply doing the work and sharing with your teams and with other people what you're doing. That's it. That's it. Sharing is caring. It's like, hello, obvious. So she was talking about casting your vision. And first of all, you kind of have to think about your priorities. What are your priorities in life? What are my priorities? Jesus, family, coffee, more coffee, family, and having lots of fun. Those are my priorities. I love them. I am a fierce, die-hard mom at heart. I love being a mama. It's one of my favorite things. It's also one of the most stressful jobs I've ever had in my entire life. So if you chalk up everything that you do in an entire day and you look at it, what you need? What, you got dirty hands? We got jelly hands over here.
We got jelly hands over here.
We got jelly. You want to say hi? Say hi. Hi. Still has no pants on. That's how we run in our house, no pants. But if you think about all the things that you do and why you do them, do they fit in your priorities? Do they fit in your list of things that you want to achieve in life? So you wake up every morning and you're like, I have to go to work today, or I got to do this today. I've been doing that for the past, well, I guess since my pregnancy, because you wake up and you're like, oh, I'm gonna be sick again, yay. And then once we got past the sickness, it was like, oh, I'm like dealing with back and hip pain, or oh, I'm gained another 10 pounds and this baby's huge. So then we're past that. We had the baby and now it's like, oh, I gotta get up and feed kids and like do these things, and I'm so tired. But I'm tired of feeling that way. I'm tired of feeling like every day is gonna be the same and it's just blah. And so I'm in that desperate place in life where I just wanna wake up and I wanna be excited about what I'm doing again, because I feel like I'm, getting back in my groove. Well, this morning I got up at 5 and I was like, oh my gosh, I got up at 5, I'm not tired, I went to bed on time. Yes, it's gonna be a good day. And so far it pretty much has been, minus the whole toilet incident. That was, but you'll have that. You'll have that every now and then. You'll have toilets. But as I was talking to my mentor last night and then I was listening to that podcast this morning, I was like, I want to be excited about what I'm doing. And why am I not excited? Because I have no freaking clue what I'm doing or why. I know essentially why I want to do it, and I know essentially what I want to get there, but it's not on paper. And I'm not looking at it every day. And I'm not affirming it to myself saying, this is what God has created me to do. This is what I'm going to freaking do. I'm tired of being normal. Normal is boring. Nobody wants to be normal. I don't want you to get on my videos and go, oh, it's another normal video today. No, I want you to get on here and I want you to laugh. I want you to relate, and I want you to share it with someone because it made so much sense to you, and I'm speaking so much life into you right now. You just don't know what to do with yourself. Like, you're just off the chain, so excited. That's what I want for you and for myself. And I know people think I get on here just to talk to myself. I've been told that several times. And yeah, sometimes I do, because if you're home with 2 kids that only talk about kid things, sometimes you just want to talk to some other people and have some kind of conversation going. It's okay. It's okay. What?
I wish I had one of these.
We'll work on that. We'll work on it.
No, Mom. These.
These. Yeah, Mickey Mouse. I gotcha.
Mickey Mouse, when the Mickey Mouse play it, and we
Prime
can
example.
play with it, and we can fly, and we can match things.
A mouse tool.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll work on that. We need a Toodles in our house, absolutely. If you have Toodles, send her my way, or him. I don't know if it's him or her. Anyway, so back to visions, making goals. So when you have a vision, when you have goals, when you have things that you're looking for and looking towards, you have them written down. I have them written down. And this all started with wanting to do Dave Ramsey, because I really freaking want to get out of debt. I'm going to get out of debt. I'm not going to be a slave to credit card debtors anymore. I'm not going to be a slave to medical bills anymore, which that we really couldn't help. Credit card I totally could. Medical, not so much. I don't want to be enslaved to these things that tie up my money so I can't do things that I want to do, like give money back to people. I love doing charitable work because it's fun. It's something that I find complete joy in. I love doing the shoebox at Christmas. I love being able to do those things, and I don't like having to cut myself short because funds are not there. It's not my idea of a good time. So I want to create a vision and goals that are going to get me to that point. And that means I have to do more. And that means I have to get more outside of myself and get a little bit more uncomfortable. But once you create a vision and what you want to do, so things like, do you want to get out of debt? What do you want to do? I want to take my husband, I earned a trip to Riviera Maya next year in Mexico for our 5-year wedding anniversary. And I want to reward him with that. He doesn't really, he knows I want it, but he doesn't, or I earned it, he doesn't really get that we're actually going. I want to surprise him with things like that because he deserves it. The man works like 16 hours a day. I want to work as hard every day as he does. And I want to achieve things like helping the people on my team see these results too. It's not just about me. I like giving back. I like teaching. I like showing people how to do it. The reason I post about my groups every month is because I'm literally taking exactly what I'm doing every single day and I'm teaching you. And not only that, I'm going to teach you a little bit more that's going to make your life easier so you don't have to muddle through 2 years of trying to figure this out. That's the whole point. So I wrote down exactly what I want. What do I want for our family? What do I want for me? What do I want financially? What do I want vacation-wise? We haven't taken a vacation in 3 years because every summer we've either had a baby or he's working. And I hate that for him. The man deserves to go on vacation to sit in a chair with his feet in the sand and drink a beer. Like, who doesn't? But how do you achieve those things? So once you create this vision, and I'm going to do something more visual because I'm more of a visual learner. I'm going to print pictures and like put words on a board. And I created my little board over here with like a little chore chart on my calendar. And so it's naked and it needs some stuff on it. So I'm going to do that. And every morning when I get up and I drink my coffee, I'm going to look at it and I'm going to say, okay. And beside that, I'm going to put some positive affirmations about things that I may not be yet, but things that I will be. I am a morning person. I am in control of my mood. I am a successful mom, wife, and businesswoman. I am smart. I am good with money. I am whatever it is that applies to you. Put some I ams out there. And then I'm going to put some scripture on there. So like one I have right now, everyone the Father gives me will come to me. And the one who comes to me, I will never cast out. So if you're in my team, you know that no matter where you're at in life, whether you are running full at this business, you're just getting results for yourself, taking care of yourself, taking care of your family, doesn't matter where you're at, I'm always there with you. I'm not ever going to leave you. No matter whether you quit or you do something else, I'm always here for you because I am a diehard fan of you forever. We're friends forever. You never get rid of me. And so I remind myself of that. I am the kind of people someone can come to when they need something, need a word, need some encouragement, need a laugh, need something. I want to be that person for people. And I want people to know that coming in. So you set it up. Set your positive affirmations, your visions, and then you make yourself a to-do list. Every single day, what are you going to do that's going to get you closer to that? What are you going to do that's going to move you closer to your goal? I have this awesome girl in one of my accountability groups. She's phenomenal. And what she has done is she has taken a board and she has put the things on there that she wants to achieve. And every time she achieves it, she takes a little, she decorates it with like sparkles. And it's a, what is it? Clothesline, like you use them on the clothesline, clothes clip, something like that. She takes it off and she puts it in a jar, and that's one thing she's achieved. And the other day I was talking about the jar that my mom gave us at Christmas, where we could put every time we're thankful for something, it goes in there, or every time we have a prayer or something that goes in there, and then you can pull them out and you can look at them and you can be reminded. And she does that. She looks at them and she says, this is how far I've come. This is where I'm still going. And so you make yourself a to-do list, and every time you do something from that to-do list, you high-five yourself, you go buy yourself a new pair of jeans, you do something to incentivize you to keep going. It's all a part of how you're going to be successful in whatever. It may not be anything huge. It may just be cleaning your house one day. Today is laundry day. I'm sure you can hear the washer and dryer going. It's laundry day. I am going to wash and fold and put away and iron everything today before my husband gets home, because Tuesday is laundry day, and on Tuesdays I do laundry. It's something as silly as that, but it works. I am doing laundry today. Today is laundry day. It's gonna happen. So that is what you have to do. Be you, be authentic. Stop being afraid of what people care about. Stop being afraid of what people might think. Who freaking cares? Nobody cares. Where is that quote? I have a quote. Hold on, I have a quote, another quote. I don't know who said it, but what if you could not fail? What if there was no possible way that you could fail? Would that change things for you? Would that change your mindset? Would that change the way that you sit down to do things every day? Would that change anything for you? Because I know for me, when I think about if I couldn't fail, I'm so much more productive. I'm open-minded. I'm more creative because I don't care what people think. If I couldn't fail, I would save all the children in Africa, and I would do it tomorrow. If I couldn't fail, I would provide lunches for all of these homeless people that are sitting under bridges. If I couldn't fail, I would do so many things. And so instead of saying, if I couldn't, I will do. I will do this. I will do this. If it's on the list, it's gonna get done. And give yourself a time to get it done by. So a lot of my goals are by, hold on, I'll read some of them to you. Just wait. So I would like to be medically bill debt-free by December 31st. We owe about $15,000 in medical bills. Is that gonna take a lot of budgeting? Yes. Am I gonna cry a lot? Probably. Am I gonna have to stop going to the store randomly for plungers? Yes. But it can happen. By the end of December, I only want $5,000 left in credit card debt. By the end of January, I only want $5,000 left in student loans. With my new shirt business, we are switching over completely to where I'm outsourcing 90% of the work. To the only thing that I have to do is communicate with customers, put my creativity into our designs, and then launch it. By the end of December, I would like to be bringing in $1,000 a month in sales. Doesn't sound like a lot, but that's where we're starting. Let's see. I'm starting a blog. Didn't know if you knew that. Starting a blog. I would like to have that launched in September. I'm doing a monthly newsletter for all the people that I communicate with, all the people that work with me, my coaches, just random people that are interested, doing a newsletter. I want to be able to pay my assistant $200+ a week. Right now she makes $10 an hour and she works anywhere from 4 to 6 hours a week. I want to be able to pay her more for what she does, because if I didn't have her, I would not freaking be standing on my feet right now. I want to be tithing more weekly. I want to be tithing $200 a week. $200 is 10% of what I want to be bringing in every week, which is $2,000. Sounds like a lot, but it's really not. Well, it is a lot, but it's not something that's not doable. I want to be bringing in at least 20 new people a month, 10 of those being coaches who love Jesus, love their family, have a passion for change and want to do something. That's my goal. I want to be bringing in 10 new accountability girls every month who need that change, are in that desperate place in life where I was at when I got started. And I remind myself of that every time I do a workout. You ask why I post like a psycho? It's because I remember who I was when I got started. I had no self-confidence. I had no self-esteem. I hated who I looked at in the mirror when I looked at. I was not driven towards anything. I was depressed, I was anxious, I was overweight, and I was tired. That's who I was when I got started, and I want to love on these women who feel like there is nothing else for them. The people that walk in gyms and immediately start sweating because they're afraid everyone's looking at them and what they're doing. I'm that person. I'm still that person. I walked through a CrossFit gym the other day and about had a heart attack because not that anybody cared what I was doing. I was just walking to the bathroom from the chiropractor's office, but I almost had a meltdown because I was so just anxious about being in a gym atmosphere. That's not you. Maybe that's not you. It was me, and it terrified me. No, I know. I'm speaking to that woman who gets up every morning and sits with her coffee and says, God, what is today going to bring? What is today going to bring? Am I going to have another panic attack? Am I going to be overwhelmed by motherhood? Am I going to look at today and be like, you know what, today I got this? Or am I going to speak to that woman who has a hope of doing something more than what she's doing right now and give her the opportunity to say, you know what, she can do it, I can do it. I don't know how she's doing it, but I'm going to figure it out, because that's who I was. I didn't have a freaking clue. I have no business training, and I have no social media training. These are things I have figured out along the way, and you don't need that. All you have to do is have a want to change and have a want to be different and wake up every morning feeling so deep in your soul that something has got to change in your life because you're tired of waking up in the same mindset every day and you want that kind of freedom. I think I got off. I got a little passionate. Sorry, preaching. What else? So those are some of my wants. I want to sell our house in Fort Worth and be completely debt free. Not that I don't love the HOA, but I don't love the HOA. Preach. I want to have chickens and I want to have cows and I want Reese to have her unicorn. You know, like I want that for her and for us, because I know that that's a place that we built our dream house. Because we said we will get chickens, cows, and a unicorn whenever we build our dream house. I want to move towards building our dream house. I want 10 of the women in my team at least working and striving and seeing the same kind of success that I am, because it is a team effort and it's something that I can't do by myself. And I don't want to do by myself, because being by myself is lonely, and I don't like being lonely unless I'm hiding from my toddler. So then you write an action step, a to-do list of how you get these things done. And I have wrote an action step and a to-do list of how to get these things done. And that is what I'm going to be doing until the end of December. And I really hope and pray that every single one of you that have tuned in today will go back to this video or will make a mental note and shoot me a message and say, hey, how are your goals going? Hey, how are you doing? If you feel like I'm losing my mind, say, hey girl, how's you doing? How's that, how are you paying off your medical debt? How are you, doing these things? Ask me, hold me accountable. It's why I run accountability groups, because I need it too. So that's the word I have for you. I'm going to be putting out an offer this afternoon. For those of you that have watched and have asked, I will be putting out that offer this afternoon. Keep your eyes peeled. Be one of the first 10 to say yes, and just do it. Because I'm going to start being a lot more concise in what I do in order to reach these goals. And I want to work with everyone, but in order to get there, I have to work with the select few that are willing to run. I'm always here. I'm always going to run with you, and I'm never going to leave you, because, well, that's just not who I am. I am not a quitter. So I hope you guys are having a fantastic Tuesday. I'm going to get off here and get productive. Love you guys. Have a great day.